All right, parents' rights. What's going on in California is insanity, everybody. I don't know anybody that is not furious about all these laws and rules and policies passing. It's sad, it's uncalled for. However, this is what happens when people are not involved. As an Armenian immigrant, I was told to hang my head down, work hard, take care of my family, and basically don't worry about politics. Well, I was dragged and forced into politics because of life, and there's other episodes you could talk about. I talk about my life. However, let's talk about what's happening in California. Parents are just beginning to get involved. They gotta get involved. However, it's not gonna happen this year. Legislative session is almost over. Laws and rules are passing. So what does that mean? For the next 2 to 4 years, grassroots operations has to happen if you want to make change. Screaming and yelling at a labor board or a school board or at a protest will only go so far. There's 3 to 4 components to actually making change. One is the rallying, the protest, making noise. So I call that making noise. You make noise, whether it's online, commenting on politicians' pages, protesting, shutting down freeways, shutting down roads. That is one way. The second way is lobbying, knocking on doors, having conversations. You either hire professional lobbyists or you actually go to the Capitol, you go to city halls, you go to board meetings, you ask for meetings, you have conversations, and you either try to flip or try to educate lawmakers. One of the things I did was mostly educate lawmakers when I was up in Sacramento and throughout the cities with our hookah exemptions that we were requesting. Many people did not know that hookah was flavored tobacco, and it fell under the Juul wave of flavored tobacco bans that were coming. The third one is actually a combination of both. So you make noise, but you have to make the noise at the right places at the right time. If there's a committee hearing, you have to show up to a committee hearing that's hearing that item. Get the exemptions, the carve-outs, the changes needed in committee. So by the time it comes down to the floor, whether it's City Hall or Sacramento, the changes have been made. Once it hits the floor, it's very difficult to make any changes. It's very difficult to, convince so many 30 senators or 30 assembly members to basically flip on their decision or change. There's a lot of laws passing. So a lot of these senators, a lot of these assembly members they're good people. I'm not saying anything per se about the politicians themselves. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of components, a lot of noise, and internal, you pass my bill, I pass your bill type of thing, or you vote yes on mine, I vote yes on yours. I don't doubt it that that's not happening. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying it's kind of like high school. So what I recommend you do is get involved. Those are the 3 things that are needed to basically get heard. The other thing is putting items on a ballot for voters to vote on. So proposition this, proposition that, you basically collect the signatures and then it gets on the ballot. Then you have to outreach to the voters and voters vote on it. And now you have law that basically is in the books. So those are the 4 things you have to do to make things law and legal, or make things happen for your beliefs, for your values, for your principles. And stay tuned. I'll be talking more about how to make policy, how to get involved, and what to do as a parent, as an immigrant, as an individual, as a citizen. Get involved. That's all I've said all the time. There's no other way of doing it except getting involved.